I've been thinking about the disconnect between actors and the roles they play. And we can make that differentiation. We can actually do it. I'll give you two examples of that. How I Met Your Mother, there was a character, Barney, played by Neil Patrick Harris. Barney was a womanizer. Neil Patrick Harris is openly gay with a husband and children. So we were able to make that disconnect between the character he played and the actor's personal life. Now, the opposite of that, and I'm really talking opposite because we're going across the pond to England. You have on Amazon Prime a show called Good Omens, and you've got these two characters, Aziraphale and Crowley, who are an angel and a demon, two men, and by the end of the second season, they realize they actually love each other. Unfortunately, they split up, and it's a whole thing. But the two actors playing them, Michael Sheen and David Tennant, Michael Sheen has a beautiful wife and a lovely daughter. David Tennant has a beautiful wife and 5 kids. He's busy. But we're able to make that differentiation between the actor's personal life and the characters they portray. So we can make that disconnect. We can differentiate between their personal life and the character. There is a problem. And that's when the personal lives become so toxic, we almost can't watch them anymore. And I'll give you two examples of that. The Cosby Show. I watched it when it was on originally. Didn't mind it. Wasn't one of my favorites, but I didn't mind it. It was kind of boring. I can't watch it now. Like, you literally get episodes where Cliff Huxtable, the character, is talking to his teenage son about how to treat women, giving his son dating advice. And I literally want to vomit because I can no longer make that disconnect between the character and the personal life of Bill Cosby. I can't make that differentiation anymore. It's just creepy. And I can't do it anymore. The other example, of course, is Danny Masterson and That 70s Show. I like that show. I grew up in the 70s, so it was talking to me. And Hyde was one of my favorite characters. Now I can't watch it. Because every time Hyde talks about a girl or dates, I creep out. And the other characters on the show who wrote letters of support for Danny Masterson, I can't watch them either. So I can't watch that show. So in those instances, the actor's personal life impacted how you view the character. So in some cases, we can make that differentiation, like we did with How I Met Your Mother, the character Barney, and Neil Patrick Harris, and Good Omens, and the actors Michael Sheen and David Tennant. But when the actor's life becomes so toxic, and especially when the courts become involved in it, then we no longer can make that disconnect because it just makes the character and the shows that they're in just as toxic as they are. So I'm not sure what there is no answer to this. It's just the way it is. There's got to be a moment where people realize, oh, this is getting a little too much. And these actors need to step back and realize they're impacting their own career and the shows they're in. And they need to stop making this disconnect has got to stop. That they are making their own legacy toxic. Thanks for listening.